Hello everyone, this is Billie. Welcome to Billie Holman Creations. Today I'm going to make some shadow boxes using pipe cleaners or Chanel stems, and I'll be right back and show you how we're going to start. Well, I've went ahead and made a few flowers here, and I'll show you how easily this is done. But before we do that, I'll show you what I have. Now this was a shadow box. I think it's an 8x8. Let's double check it. Well, almost 9. 8.5 by 8.5 square. I did get several of these off of Temu, and they're very nice. So let's open one up because we're going to need scissors in here. So let's just open this up and see what we have. I like this because you can actually hang it with this hook, or you can stand it up with the little prop here. They're nicely made. I'm going to leave this plastic cover on top of the, I think it's an acetate sheet. It's rather thick, but I'm going to leave the cover on so we don't do any scratching with it. Okay, so I need to remove the back. There's only 4 little hooks here because we are going to cover this piece right here. So let's set that aside. Or is it this piece we're going to cover? It's this piece we're going to cover. Silly me, silly me. We'll cover this. Put that aside, and what I'm going to use is just a piece of cardstock. This was in a tablet. It's just a yellow with real faint white polka dots. And I will do this outside with the Loctite spray adhesive. And then I will trim the edges because I have found, if you cut it the exact same size and try to line it up, this sticks so fast, and one little mistake, you're buggered up. So I will do that outside shortly. And I've got the colored flowers. I've got a few greens here. We're going to make some stems. I want to make a white flower. So actually, to make one, you're going to have to do this twice. I'm going to start with 2 pipe cleaners, and I'm just going to join them. Just make a little L here. Just clip it to itself or each other like so, and pliers are really good to make sure things are, down there nice and firm. So I'm just taking this lighter, and I'm going to do 8 wraps and leave myself a little tail here. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now squeeze this together. And I'm going to try very carefully to thread this last piece through the inside, and then we're going to twist and join these. Okay, so I pinch this and pinch that. I can just slip this through like so. Bring it towards the other one. I want to keep my shape and just twist these 2 together. Okay, or we could have brought the other one back, which I should have done because that's what I was supposed to do. Send the opposite side back through. It's been a while since I made these. I have 3 more examples of what I've done, and they're really, really cute. All right, Billie. You had that one right. Get through. This is a tricky part. Or you could just grab another pipe cleaner piece and do it that way. So I'm going to pull that one through. Pull this one through. There we go. Now I can cinch this together. I want them about the same length. There we go. That's the way to do it. And then I'm just going to open up and fold this down. And open up and pinch and twist. Open up, pinch and twist. Some will be a little longer than the others. That's okay. Pinch and twist. And I'm going to make 2. And all we really need, aside from the spray adhesive, is a glue gun. Open these up. Spread them apart. And twist. Pinch and twist. See, one's a little longer, but it makes no mind. It's going to turn out beautiful. Pinch these corners. So you have 8 petals. Now, since we're going to need 2, let me do that again. Join these. A bit of a twist. I like to use the pliers. And then we'll leave a tail. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pinch it together. A fold and a fold, so I know how far to go down. Try to pinch that. Save my loops. Bring this one down through. And this one down through. Where are you? Where are you? I know you're in there. Okay, let's squeeze those together and twist. Once again, we'll open and twist, pinch and twist. Bring that down. See, that one's really long. So we're just going to put one on top of each other. Let me go ahead and clip this end off. Like so, we're going to add a little glue. And I'm going to set these, what's the word I want? I want to have them so one overlaps and you can see the other pieces on the bottom, okay? I really enjoy pipe cleaners. I don't know whatever made me, well, I know what made me try these was Instagram. Yes, there's some fabulous artists out there that do nothing but pipe cleaner flowers, and there's all kinds to be made. So I need a middle piece, and since this is white, I grabbed this little piece of yellow here, and I'm just going to hold on and pinch and spin this around, turn it around itself. So like we're making a little button. And I want to make it about the size of these. And I can just fold that down. And we will glue. Let me trim this just a little. So let's put some glue right here. Just going to eyeball the middle. And try not to get glue on your pipe cleaners, especially the parts it's going to show, because it just doesn't look right if you have glue globs. So let me try to separate these easily here. I'll move that out of the way. Got glue on my thumb. Ow. Separate these, and I'm going to bring the top layer up. Bring these 8 up. Which one are they? Okay, so now I'm just going to make a curve. Sort of bring it up. Just make a little curve with your fingers, so they're not looking so flat. And we'll do that again to the top row. That way you can maneuver them in the center of the bottom row. You weren't able to do that when you put them together. So this is just a very simple flower. It's not perfect by any means, but I like to say nature is perfect in its own way. So there you go. There's our little flower. Okay. So I've got those done. So we need some leaves. Now, leaves are pretty simple. These might be a bit big, so I could make some smaller ones. So I'm thinking if we want the leaves to stick out, let's just have them stick out about 1.5 inches, if possible. So if I want 1.5 inches, and so that would be 4 times, I'm thinking. So that would be 3, 6. And most of these are 12 inches, actually. So I'm going to cut a few. See, they're almost 12 inches. So basically, there's a little difference. Just fold them in half and make a cut. Now I'm going to make 3 of these per leaf, or cut 3 6-inch pieces, I think. Get your memory going, Billie. This is a different green. Make a dark one. Some dark ones too. So let me just cut a few of these. Nippers. Oh, I love my little nippers. They're getting old. Okay. I could cut these again, frankly, but we'll just, we'll show you simply. We'll fold one in half, another one in half, and a third. Might waste a little chenille here, but we're all right. And I'm just going to thread the 2 on. Like that. Pull those down, twist the top a couple times, and pull these apart. And we're just going to bring the top 2 pieces down, and there you go. You have a very simple leaf. And I'm going to make these to 1.5 inches. So if I want to glue close to the edge, let's see, should we make it 2 inches? No, let's go 1.5, like I said. I'm just going to pinch it at 1.5. Take one of these pieces, wrap it, stretch a little bit, and we'll just cut the rest off. So let me go ahead and make a few more leaves. I don't think I'm going to make a stem. We're just going to use the flowers and the leaves. So I will do that real simply once again. Make more, and then I will go out and spray that paper so it's ready to go. Just thread these on. Bring those down, make a twist. And if you want, you can take scissors and trim them to a point. But spread those out. Bring this one down. These two down, like so. I'm just going to pull them taut. Bring them together at the bottom. Measure 1.5 inches. Take the one tail and wrap it. Okay, so I'll go outside, get that done, get these done, and I'll be right back with you. See ya. Okay, I have this sprayed and it adhered. So I'm just going to take the scissors and cut these edges. I could run the X-Acto knife across it, because I do have a mat under here. You know, a cutting mat, but let's just do this. And we'll put it together. Come on. Okay, here's our piece. Now I want to take the frame, because that will let me know how far in, or the edge is pretty much where I want to make sure the flowers don't go over. So we should be good there. So I need to cut some of these backs off so they're flat. I wanted to put the yellow one right in the middle. So let's just play around. Don't want them sticking up too much, because if they do, the glass will squish them. But you know, you actually have about 1.25 inches in height of the box. So if I just put that one there, and we're going to arrange these with the rainbow colors. We start with purple, hey? Beautiful purple. This is more of a lavender. It's not a deep purple. I don't think I had deep purple pipe cleaners. We're just going to try and make a circle. Kind of bend these around, play with them a little bit. So I don't want them sticking up too far, and some are not even in diameter, but we should be all right. Just trim that little tip. Go the purple, the blue, to the green. to the yellow, then orange and red. I'm going to cut that one. So it's a matter of, I have to stand up and look. Matter of seeing, where am I going to put these leaves? I made 8, but we might need more or less. I guess we'll find out, hey? Get over there. Okay, so I want to make a circle, sort of. Like a little pretty cluster. I should probably put those down and then the white one on the top. Let's see how that looks. It's not quite a circle yet. If we put the white one in the middle, give yourself a little more space. I guess it doesn't matter. Let's start with the white, and then we can just place, I curved the leaves a little bit. We can just place those in and around, however you want to do it. Those are the darker greens. Should put a white one. The white one should have a green, but maybe we'll just get by something like that. We need green in the center. Move that in the center. But I think that's going to be our design. Very, very easy, very simple. So let's start gluing. I want to put the white one pretty much dead center. So all I need to do really to be pretty exact is that's 11, point to point, tip to tip. And I finally got a pencil in here, so we're going to go 11, which would be 5.5. I'm just going to make an X. Can't see it. Oh, I can't see it. About there. There we go. Do the same, corner to corner. Five and a half, so there's pretty much our center. And that won't show. I'm going to move my tools so I don't get glue on everything as I bring them over. So, the white one. Just going to get some glue here. Don't need too much, and I'm just going to eyeball center right here. Give it a little hold. You know, I had those extra greens. I don't know if I can hide them in there. How would that work? I think that would be pretty good. Hide those in there like that. Maybe a couple, or even just a couple of small pieces of pipe cleaner. But I've got a couple right here. You could just fold these just to give it some green in the center, hey? It's a little long. Maybe not. It won't be as fluffy as the others, but we do need something in there. I could probably make 2 of them. Just like that, fold it into itself. Because I didn't make a sepal for underneath the flowers. Let's just fold this, go in again. That's a light green. maybe do a 4. Just to get some green under there. I think I'm going to do the dark green instead of that light one. It'll look out of place. So let me just fold a couple more. I can just cut this in half. We'll do it very easily. Fold it again. Just fold it into itself. There's so many different ways of making leaves I've discovered. And I have made some really pretty flowers. Still a lot to learn though. Oh, let me show you something I made. He's not going to go in the picture, but it's just too much. I can't deal with it. Look at this. Here's my bee. Little honeybee. His little legs and his wings. He was fun. And I think this is a hard plastic egg I used. I'm thinking I need to put a hanger on him so he can hang in midair. Oh, besides him, I did this whale. Now, I pretty much copied this from a lady on Instagram. I don't know her name, but I pretty much copied it because of the little water spout and the tail. I should give her credit, but I don't know who it is. I should have wrote it down. Okay, that's in, and we're just going to take a little glue and slide these under just a little bit so some green is showing underneath. That looks like a good spot. Just like that. So it's not just a white flower with nothing. Well, cover that glue. Don't want glue to show. The only way to get the glue off of a Chanel stem is actually to cut it with scissors, and then I got that on there. Cut it with scissors, and then you make a. I gotta cover you up. There we go. Cut it with scissors, and it just doesn't look right. So be very careful when it comes to that part with your glue. And let's put you right in here. Okay, that's better. A little greenery. You're sticking up a lot, but that's all right. So we're going to start here. Let's get our purple flower down. And I still have a lot of room. So the edge is not going to impose on the frame. So let's just put you in here. Yes, I'm glad I added a little green. Put you down and hold. We're going to go blue, green, yellow. I'm going to go right across from each other. To start with. Show a little bit of that green. That's good. Now see, I have more space down here than I do up there. But maybe we can fool the eye with a little bit of putting the leaves in. Now I'm looking for my ruler, and it was right in front of my face. See, I have like 2 1/4, and here I have just about 2, so I'm kind of cattywampus a little bit. Makes no mind. Let's go with blue. Did I cut that? Yes, I did. I need to pinch that down. It's pokey. overlap you a little bit. How much? I can pull it out some. Get rid of those strings. Oh, this is pretty. I think they are very pretty. Very, very pretty. Is that green gonna show? Maybe not. Yellow's down. Let's go orange. About there. Bring that up. We don't need it completely covered up. Bring some of those leaves up a little bit on this white one so it doesn't look buried. That's better. And I've got space about the same top and bottom there. We'll put you, I'm going to squeeze you in so we have a little more room there. Okay. I'm going to sit down. Let me just stick some leaves in here. Get rid of the glue strings. Don't want those. Just go do a roundabout here. I need something to lift with, maybe. Sneak that under, like so. Let's go with the dark. Maybe I better stand up so I can see properly, hey? Bring you in there, like about that far. Garbage. And we'll just do this all the way around. Slip you in there. Oh, it's pretty, don't you think? Hope you like it. Never thought I'd be intrigued, really, with pipe cleaners. Ooh, glue, cover that glue. And we got some lighter ones here. Looks like a little bouquet from the top. Slide you right in there. Pretty. And we need an accent, don't we? I have something we'll put an accent on. Oh, cover that glue, Billie. You got a little bit of an in a hurry. Yes, pretty, pretty. So that's 6. We've got 6 flowers. Is that enough greenery? I would say. Let's look and see how this will turn out. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. I could have spread them out a little more, maybe. But I think that's going to look pretty. And then let's just lift some of these a little bit. Give them some movement so they're not just flat, flat. We can go up a little bit. Who's looking flat? I think that blue one's looking flat. Let's move a couple of these up. Like so. And now for a little accent, I dug out these Look at these ladybugs. They're from Temu. So we could put just one. That's all we need is to accent. It'll turn out nice on the red. I mean the yellow, or we could put one on the white. Should we put one right in the middle, or is that too? I think just putting this one down here, just give it a little extra something. Don't you think? I want to pull that up a little more. Yes, yes. Just a little dollop of glue. I'm going to get my tweezers to hold on to that. Oops, that's not tweezers, is it? Well, pliers. Whoop. Oh, we lost him. Or her. Where are you? Come on. Gee, can you believe it? Where'd you go? Oh, there we go. Then we'll just put a little dollop of glue on the back of her bottom side. And try not to move around and get it right on that partially white center. Ah, look at that. Pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, let's put it together. Piece of cake. Don't you fall off. So we're just gonna put this on the inside. Rest it right against the edge. Now, the back piece, I want that to be the bottom here. So we'll put this cardboard piece in, like so. Like that little ribbon. That goes in there. Set this down. And you've got a really nice gift. I think. So let me show you the rest. I hope you like this project. Here we go. Just like that. And I'm going to leave the clear color off. So if someone purchases that, they just need to pull that right off and they're good to go. That's one. Oh, look at the glare. I'm going to shut this light off. That one. Oh, I still have glare. Over here. So there is our rainbow flowers. Here's one I did. These are just flowers I was playing around with, trying to learn. And I did this beautiful orange. The big sunflower in it. And the same little simple flowers here that I used on those rainbows. And bigger leaves. I made a bit of a stem. These were something new. I don't care how they turned out, but they've worked. They worked with the orange coloring. Now here's a fun one. This I just made. Bigger petals, bigger middles. There's a little ladybug, and I just put some dots and smiles on there. A little mica for their cheeks. And then the last one I thought was very, very pretty, and I almost squished it. The tulip's a bit high, but I did this with the roses and the tulips. Same concept. This is a little different flower. And then I brought them down to the stems together and put a little ribbon on for a bouquet. So there we are, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please hit that like button and be sure to subscribe to my channel. I'm always welcoming new subscribers. And for those of you that have stood by my side and been through with me all the way through the last several years, I thank you. I thank you. I thank you so very much. Please leave a comment and look in my description box. I have the Amazon storefront where supplies will be listed there. If you need the Temu links, please let me know. Otherwise, I'm sure there's some nice sets of really nice chenille stems on Amazon or elsewhere, but I'll try to find a link for some that are, you can get some really nice quality pipe cleaners or chenille stems, as they say. And take good care of yourselves. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Big hugs. Bye, everyone.